What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about day 4 of the NFL Combine, which is going to be our offensive linemen. A lot of people tested today, so we have a couple good players to talk about. But before we start, now that the Combine is over, I want to let y'all know the next video I'm going to be working on will be my 1.0 mock draft, which should be a lot of fun. So watch out for that one. Outside of that, not too much to say about today. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. Just a solid day. And with all that out of the way, let's just get right into the video. Alright guys, my first winner of day 4 of the Combine, we have Max Ihanator. Ihanator came in to the Combine with right about like an early to mid second round projection. He's one of the most high potential players in this class, not just at the tackle position. He only started playing football, I think it was 4 years ago or 5 years ago now. I think it was in 2021 when he started playing football, and he's worked into possibly even a late first round draft pick, maybe if the right team is there. He's a just super high upside player, has a lot more room to grow, not physically, but just his technique and stuff has a lot more room to grow. But he's not bad, and his combine definitely just helped him out even more. Almost 34-inch arms, came in with the first offensive tackle rank in athleticism score with a 90. 4.9 140-yard dash is very, very fast at his size. 173 split. You really want to get, as an offensive tackle, you want to get sub 5 is considered like really good. Sub 175 is considered good for the 10-yard split. He had a great vertical, solid broad jump, just overall super athletic at his size. I mean, 320, 6'6". Insane. Here is his 40-yard dash. As you can see, 173 split. 491. He tied Spencer Fano on his 40-yard dash. So, yeah, just insane. But my favorite part was definitely the on-the-field drills. He looked very good in these as well. Just smooth at his size. One thing he struggled with during the season was his pad level. So, definitely need to see that improve. But just the like smoothness that he was moving with today, definitely impressive, especially at his size. Let's see him on the kick step right here. I mean, you just see how athletic he is at his size. This is a player seriously to watch out for. I don't even think that was him, but yeah. Ihanator is a big name to watch out for. Could go possibly late first, but look out for him early day 2. He's a player that if your team gets, he'll probably sit for a year or two and develop, but he could turn into one of the best developmental players in the entire NFL. He has so much room to grow. And yeah, watch out for Max Ihanator. All right, moving on to Spencer Fano, one of the best players in this class and a huge winner on day 4 of the NFL Combine. He comes in at 6'5 and a half, 311 pounds, so maybe a little bit, not even maybe, he is a little bit undersized at tackle. He plays right tackle. Came in with pretty short arms, 32 inches, dang near on the dot, so that is something to watch out for. I do think he's going to be a tackle at the next level. I don't think he'll move into guard, but the arm length is definitely something to be concerned about. He had one of the best days for a tackle, 90 athleticism score overall. Coming into the combine, he was my number 1 tackle, and I think leaving the combine, he's definitely going to stay there. Had a great day, 4.9 140-yard dash, tied for first for offense tackles. 172 10-yard split. I think that was the best for the tackles today. 32-inch vert, very good. 9.3 broad jump, also good. Just overall, had a great day. Here is Spencer Fano's 40-yard dash. It kind of got cut off, so we can't really see the whole thing, which sucks. This was his second run. I think it was a little bit worse, though. His start wasn't as good. Yeah, 4.93. But very fast on both runs for him. See him going against Jennings Dunker there. Overall, we knew coming in, Fano is one of the most athletic, agile tackles in this class. Just moves so smooth. Yeah, guys, overall, Spencer Fano, definitely a big winner. Had a great day and maybe secured the number one offensive line spot in this class. I don't know, 32-inch arms and the lack of like strength and size is definitely something to look at, but I still think Fano's going to be great. Alright guys, moving on to my third winner, we have Keelan Rutledge. We're moving to the interior offensive line. Rutledge is a guard. I really liked Rutledge coming into the combine. He was really more of a late day 2 guy, but probably my fourth guard outside of the consensus top 3. And he showed off in this combine. 6'4", 316, 33-inch arms isn't bad. Came in with a 90 athleticism score, number 1 for guards. Total score came in 3rd, which is actually impressive because I think there's a clear top 3 guards in this class. So him coming in at 3rd for total score is definitely interesting. We're in a 5.05 40-yard dash, 1.81 split, 32.5-inch vertical, and an 8.8 broad jump. Those numbers aren't like insane. Definitely good at his size, but nothing insane. I think what impressed me the most was just his on the field workouts. Here is his 40-yard dash. Start wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad. 5.05 official. Very good. I think the on the field workouts were definitely the most impressive part. They don't have the videos on here, but he was smooth all day, showed off his agility, which coming in, I really thought his best ability was his power. So him showing off the agility was definitely impressive. And he's just a guy who plays with like relentless effort on every single snap, and I think whoever gets him is really gonna get just a solidified long-term guard. Plays every single snap all the way through the whistle, and I really like Rutledge. I think he's a name to watch out for. Maybe sneaks in to the 2nd round, possibly. I like him. I would at least consider him there, but I don't think he makes it past the middle of the 3rd round, so it's a name to watch out for. Alright guys, now I'm just going to give y'all my overall thoughts. I don't have any like losers necessarily. I just don't think you can put that much stock into the offensive line in the combine. I don't think anyone really drops their stock by competing. But Proctor definitely was good. He was good in this combine. I'm not as high on Proctor as most people. 5'21" is definitely good at his size. He's like 300 and almost 60 pounds, so very interesting there. Some of these later guys didn't perform great, but they were not projected to go really high in the first place. Who else was good? I like Sam Hecht. I think he's a center to watch out for. Definitely a day 2 guy, in my opinion. Blake Miller. I definitely like Blake Miller. Didn't have a crazy day. I came in not as high as most people on Chase Besontes. I thought probably still a mid 2nd round guy, but honestly, he was really impressive in this combine and maybe worked into early 2nd round considerations. Brailsford is a super good center, but just very, very undersized. Lomu, if you want just a good football player, take Lomu. He's probably gonna slide into the first round, but yeah. Freeling was incredible and probably honestly the best on the 40-yard dash and the jumping and all that. He was incredible, but on the field drills, he was actually really disappointing in my opinion. Stumbled a lot and just didn't look great. But yeah. Alright guys, that's gonna about wrap this video up. No incredible performances, no really bad performances from the O-line. It was just an alright day. The bench press ratings aren't out yet. They'll probably come out tomorrow, so I just want to get this video knocked out today. Overall, this is gonna wrap up the combine. My next video is probably gonna be maybe a mock draft. I might release my first mock draft now. Either that or I'll go into my offensive line rankings, my top 10 ratings. So look out for those videos, but I think that's gonna about wrap it up. So peace.